This episode of The Direction is brought to you by Lone Star 811, the Lone Star 811 Advantage. It's the middle of February, and me, Mike, and Jimmy have loaded up and headed north to Illinois for crappie fishing at Lake of Egypt.
It's absolutely cold. The only thing that'll warm me up is to catch a fish right now.
Yes, that's what we're here for, 24 degrees. Now that is a nice crappie. We got to put things in the box, as Jimmy would say. I think it's a Maryland thing.
I call it Doc.
Gonna put them babies in the box. We've been getting pictures from our buddy Justin in Illinois with some big slab crappie in them. So we're about to head north, but we gotta wait on a couple buddies to get here. I got a couple good friends of mine that are gonna be joining us this week. One is Jimmy. Jimmy is a great friend of mine. We shoot a lot of episodes together.
Brought something for you. Have it on the boat, just in case.
My little barf bag. Jimmy, are you over that thing, please? That is not nice. Well, see, here, Jimmy, come here and check this out. See, here's what Mike keeps sending me. Said they had a bad day and they've only got a little 264 crappie on there. So Lake Egypt's a power plant lake. And water temperature's what you say about?
48 to 52. And what this power plant uses this lake for is cooling water. So it goes in the plant through heat exchangers, and when it comes out, it's warmed up. So it keeps that lake a constant temperature there. So, and the fish love it. And crappie fishing around here is generally good in the wintertime and the colder months. And it's exceptional up there.
Y'all are standing around here talking. I think we need to get that vehicle on the road so we can go fishing. We had a 9-hour drive from Kentucky to Lake Egypt in Marion, Illinois. Anyone that knows how traveling with a group of buddies is, knows that it's always a good time. Well, we're probably a couple hours away from Lake Egypt, where Jimmy is going to catch him some giant crappie. So what do you think?
Yes, we are. Not those little Kentucky lake crappie.
Don't make fun of Taylorsville Lake.
The big ones. Big ones. Going for the big ones.
Big boys, like this. A lot of miles and a lot more laughs with Jimmy and Mike. We have finally made it to the hotel, and it's time to set up the Denali rods. You know, fishing seems like it's all fun, but it's all in the preparation. You gotta get to your room, get your rods ready, and you're still gonna get up in daylight. So you don't question stuff like that. This segment was brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
If you live anywhere in this area and you're shopping for a pontoon or bass boat, meet the Marine and Outdoor Superstore at Renegade Marine in Litchfield. Nobody has a larger selection of pontoon boats, bass boats, and aluminum boats, and all the accessories and goodies you want than Renegade Marine in Litchfield. Visit or call the Marine and Outdoor Superstore at Renegade Marine in Litchfield. Renegade. We want to see you on the water with a smile.
Lone Star 811 and The Direction want to remind you that whether you're planting a tree, building a fence, or just making improvements around your farm or home, click or call before you start your work to get the area marked. Then dig safely and avoid contact with buried utilities. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones. Know what's below. Call before you dig. For more information, visit us online at lonestar811.com.
This segment is brought to you by Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. It's the middle of February and me, Mike, and Jimmy have loaded up and headed north to Illinois for crappie fishing at Lake of Egypt. It's about 25 degrees first thing in the morning, but we are ready to catch some fish. Well, it's gonna be a little chilly morning. Anytime you can see your breath like that, you know it's gonna be fun, but the crappie are gonna bite. We're gonna catch them. We're gonna have some fun.
Yep.
Let's go fishing in 25-degree weather.
I'm ready, man. Ready.
Justin.
This is Mark.
Mark, nice to meet you. Did you get out here a little early this morning, or you been out here a little while?
I've been out here since about 3 a.m.
Well, it's probably a crazy idea at about 25 degrees to be out here, but I've seen you and pictures of you out here in the single digits.
That's right.
So if you can do it in the single digits, surely we can come out here in the 20s.
You put it in front of them, they gonna hit it.
Hey, I like this guy's attitude.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Justin, who knows this lake extremely well, is going to be showing us around. He's going to have his boat with us and going to be fishing from it, but it's always a good time when you have somebody that knows the hot spots. You know, when it comes to electronics today, so many of these guys depend on them in catching fish. The guy Justin that we're up here with, we're going to spend the first hour or so just riding around before we start crappie fishing, watching this unit, looking for these crappies stacked up on this screen right here. You can see the power plant in the background right here. This is what keeps these water temperatures up on this lake. Justin over here has been scanning along with us, and he's seen some fish up here by this dock. These fish, he wants us fishing about 4 or 5 foot deep. There's a big school of crappie up here by this dock. We're gonna see if we can slide up here and catch some of them. Grab my old crappie nibbles. I'm gonna fish the way I know how. First cast of the day.
It's getting ready to happen. I'm getting ready to get that fish.
There we go. Stand up there, float.
It's absolutely cold. The only thing that'll warm me up is to catch a fish right now.
Turn the heater off.
You'd think these Ranger boats would have a heater on them. All right, there's fish one, baby. Okay, now they got to grow up a little bit in this cold water. All right, little tubing. Crappie back in the lake. All right, first fish is a minnow, but it's a start. Hey, Jim, you ain't allowed to be on the dock.
Look at the rod bending there. Come on, man. I call it dock.
Are you still on that dock?
Yeah, whenever that game was.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull it off there. I don't think you're gonna find that bait.
I hear you. It's all right in the crack. I couldn't have done that any better if I'd have tried.
Man, you're talented.
Did you see me hook that dock? You should have seen me when I set the hook. We moving?
Yeah.
That's just a dock. I got a couple stumps I'm going to get, 2 or 3 trees,
we're just having to keep finding these schools that are moving around. You just try to get on top of one of them and start catching some fish out of them. We're not gonna waste much time on a spot if we can't get the fish fired up quick. We got a lot of water to cover, and surely there are some hungry fish somewhere.
Like this cold weather. Makes you tough. Makes you tough. There you go.
Here comes the crappie. A little bass.
Mike, wrong species.
Hey, you better hold that up and have a great moment with it. It might be the only one of the day.
Might be the only one. Cold. Got some bass action.
There he is.
All right, we got a little crappie on here. Here we go, little crappie action. Hey, look at this bass behind us there. Hey, look, I'm catching the right species, but look in the back of the boat right here. Jimmy's flopping them in the boat. There he was. That's what we're here for, 24 degrees. Number one in the boat, baby. Man, I'll eat yours.
I don't know about that, man.
You catching some nice bass. You bring him crappie fishing, what's he do? Catch bass.
That's right.
This segment is brought to you by Denali Rods. Tournament tested, tournament tough. We had some fun this morning, but we're starting to wonder if we're crazy out here in this 25-degree weather and a brisk north wind. All right, we got a bunch of fish on the graft again. We're gonna start casting to them. Catch him reeling. There's a good one there. Nice big fat.
That's a nice flounder.
Yeah, a flounder. There's what we're trying to catch.
There you go.
Mike, look at this. The crappies are going in the live well. That's what we come out here in this cold weather to catch right there. Good Lord, look at the fish right here, Mike. Look at that. Here's a little bait. We got the Bobby Garland Baby Shad Patriot color. We're gonna rig this thing back up on a pink jig head. We're just tying them on there two at a time. We're gonna commence to catching us a monster here in a minute. So is this right on the edge of a little drop? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I was trying to fix a reel. All right, there's one little crappie jigging. Come down for a couple days and guide us around out here and
My pleasure, my pleasure.
show us. Catching a few crappie off this buoy right here. We'll have to, but we need them to grow up and we need them to bite fast. Well, the fish must have heard me say that they need to bite faster because the rest of the afternoon, we're catching them all over. Open the box up, Jimmy. I think we're dialing in just a little bit. Got a crappie up there in the water, see?
Oh, this is a monster. Where you at, Zach?
There you go, look at there. Hey, wait, they got a double going. Winging oven in the boat. Another crappie. Just put us on a little pile of them. There he is. Nope. Yep. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. There's a big old fat one. Now that is a nice crappie. We got to put things in the box, as Jimmy would say. I think it's a Maryland thing. You know, let's hear you say that. So you can only, now you got to say that in a country style. Put them in the box, boys. Just don't sound like that. All right, It was getting later in the afternoon and we were starting to wrap up our first day on Lake of Egypt in Illinois. It has been cold and windy, but we put some fillets in the box and we're looking forward to using everything we learned today for tomorrow. Jimmy, it's gonna be another cold morning. Look, you can see your breath.
That's all right.
But we're gonna
Catching
go out
fish, we're gonna do it again.
We're gonna go out there and catch some more of them big slabs today, and while Mike's over there getting his clothes on him. Layers and layers of clothes, by the way. The truck might have said 22 degrees, but we were dressed warm and ready for another day of crappie fishing. Yeah, now that's that point they were all on yesterday, right, Mike? Yeah, there's that sign. We didn't waste any time putting fish in the boat. Crappie coming out of 20 feet of water here. Hey, take a couple dumb bass fishermen, we'll be all right. Yep. It's a way to start the morning. A little youngin', but it's all right, it's a start. Should be coming back in the zone here. There he is right there. Another little bitty old crappie. All coming out of 20 feet of water. I'm on the bottom jig. They grow up a little bit. Most feeders, almost a meter in. So we'll keep him as a meter. Hey, slim pickings, we're gonna eat them. She's sealed. There's always a good laugh for you when you're trying to keep the fish on a good cold day. Oh, it's froze.
I can't even turn it up. Gloves are too thick. There it goes.
No matter how cold it is, you gotta have your sunglasses. Oh wow, big old wad under us right there.
We show back here.
Well, we're definitely seeing a lot of fish on the grass. I just think at 25 degrees, they're just being a little slower to bite. There we go, look at that. Now look at that nice keep. 24 degrees outside and you wonder why you don't go home. Right there's a reason. Look at that. Mike putting them in the boat. There's why you don't sit at home on a cold day. Oh yeah, look at that. Put them in the box, boys. Look at that. Now hold that up.
Put them in the box, boys.
Is that, what is it?
Put them in the box.
We're gonna put him in the box. Hey, have you ever seen magic?
No, I haven't.
There you go. You got your own shirt with your own saying, baby, right there. Put them in the box, boys. Gonna put them babies in the box.
Missouri One Call System and The Direction want to remind you that whether you're planting a tree, building a fence, or just making improvements around your farm or home, click or call before you start your work to get the area marked. Then dig safely and avoid contact with buried utilities. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones. Know what's below. Call before you dig. For more information, visit us online at mo1call.com.
For 50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by 811. Always remember to call before you dig.
That was our little game changer moment of the day right there. Jimmy puts that big stud crappie in the boat, and you're gonna look good in that put them in a box shirt.
Oh, I love that shirt. I think we're gonna market those. I'm gonna take that idea, market those with a partnership with Denali.
You do know that shirt was a small.
February, 20 degrees, big slabs like that, Jimmy. Like that big one you just put in the boat. Isn't it worth the weight in between them fish? It's cold, real cold. There we go, baby. I had to get me one off my spot. If I get him in the boat, we'll be all right.
All right, all right.
Right, Sierra. There's another crappie. 24, 25 degrees outside. I love catching these little things. Hey, we coming to help you.
Yeah, we can have. He's tired now. Drove 900 miles watching him catch
Don't take
fish.
off your fire.
Now go over there and see if you catch
Now see if you go over and catch them. We're getting bites. We just don't catch them. I think it's because we move. Because I think we drag our line the whole time. That's what I just told Mike. I think it's that we don't keep the boat, well, I don't, but I can't neither. Watch out. Ow! Oh. Yeah, that's right. Watch out. That's what I said. There we go. Hey, look, I foul hooked me another one.
What are you doing there?
I might not catch them in the mouth, but I'll catch them in the side today. Number 2 of the day. All right, Mike. Look, crappie fisherman grip, bass fisherman grip. You make a good autopilot, Mike. Jimmy says, get out of my path. It's always the fun part of being out here fishing. Harassing people, having a little fun, and getting jimmied. I'm getting jimmied behind me right here. Look, there's a Jimmy behind me. That's what you're doing. How about this guy? Behind my back. Oh, thought we were going to end up with a double there, Mike. No.
Size hasn't increased much, but the bite picked up a little bit as the afternoon went on.
Catching more and more of them. What it's all about right there. There we go. Look at here. Oh, now this is trying to turn my rod. Look at here, big rod turning bass right there. As the bass move in, so do the crappie. We hated to do it, but we had a long ride home, so we had to call it a day and head back to the ranch. All right, well, Justin, it was a little chilly out here. You've been sending us some great pictures of some great fish that you've been catching out here, and you got us out here in this 20 and 30 degree weather, and we were able to catch some great crappie, and we appreciate you taking the time of coming out here with us. The direction is brought to you by 811. Know what's below, call before you dig. We would also like to thank these fine partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by Vectran. Live smart.